Hey guys, it's Danielle. I hope you are doing great. We are going to jump back into our series, Contract to Close. So we've covered submitting an offer, we've talked about contract timelines, talked about earnest money, due diligence, negotiating repairs, finance and appraisal contingencies. And last time we talked about understanding title and the importance of ordering a survey. So today we're going to talk about just kind of the last things to be aware of prior to closing and what to expect on closing day. So if you did negotiate to have repairs completed by the seller, right before closing, we're going to do a re-inspection to make sure the repairs were completed correctly. We want to make sure, that they were done right before we sign that paperwork. And then if you are getting a loan 3 days prior to closing by Georgia law, you're going to receive what's called the closing disclosure. So this disclosure basically covers all of the details about your loan and what to expect as far as the cash to close for closing day, right? And the reason they send that out 3 days ahead of time is they want to make sure there's no surprises. They also want you to review that information. And if there's anything on there that should not be, we want to make sure that we go ahead and take care of that. So it's going to, like I say, cover your loan details. So it's going to outline your monthly payment, and it's going to summarize all the costs associated with the closing. So, in addition to your down payment, it's going to encompass attorney fees, lender fees, your escrow account, which is the money that's set aside for your insurance and taxes. And all of that together is going to total your cash to close number. And that is the amount of money that you're going to wire to the closing attorney, ideally, at least the day before closing, right? And then as we are preparing for closing, usually we will revisit the property, around the time that the repairs are completed, but we will do a final walkthrough on closing day prior to the closing. We want to make sure nothing has changed about the property. We want to make sure that the seller has fully moved out and there's not a bunch of stuff in the attic. We just want to make sure the property is in the condition that we expect it to be prior to signing that paperwork. From there, we are going to head to the attorney's office. You're going to bring a copy of your ID, and we are going to start signing. So congratulations, you just bought a house. Yay. And we have one more portion of the series we're going to touch on next time. We're going to talk about just some things to be aware of post-closing. So I will see you guys then. Thanks, guys.